Hi Aries, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Aries, it's kind of a fun week, so I'm going to see who the hell you are. I'm going to look at you guys. I'm going to peel off the mask that you wear and try to see you very clearly. And I'm going to do that with the Wild Unknown. So it's going to be all Wild Unknown this week, Wild Unknown Oracle and Tarot cards. So I'm going to find out who you really are, the mask you hide behind, why you hide your true self, how this affects your relationships, advice for you, and outcome if you follow the advice. So that's all I got to say, Aries. I'm going to start with the Wild Unknown Oracle deck. And let's see who you are. Okay, Aries, I think I'm going to start talking about what I see here via the oracle cards first. And as you saw me shuffle them, you saw the image. So you came out as the lamb for who you really are. All right, you came out as the lamb for who you really are. The mask you're hiding behind is the hawk. Why you hide your true self is the black egg. How this affects your relationships is the butterfly. Advice for you is the crocodile. Outcome if you follow the advice is the panther. Okay, so what I'm getting with this, and I will go deeper once I get into the tarot part of it too, is that there's kind of like you would be described right now as who you really are, as someone who is at peace. Someone who is at peace, someone who is, if anything, a peacemaker or a peacekeeper, someone who is not looking to, I would say, like literally cause any mischief. It is kind of like the sweet innocence of truth too with the lamb, like the sweet innocence of truth. It is like you are even the potential of new beginnings, of like spring manifest is who you are right now. And what's interesting is because like the lamb does talk about like truths, like sweet, what's the best way to describe it? Innocent truths. You know, like you walk up to a little kid and they'll tell you right out, like, you have a lot of gray hair or you look fat. Like, right? It's just like, I don't know how sweet it is, but it's, I guess it's just open and innocent. But like, that's kind of like who you are. So which is kind of funny because Aries is sort of a sign that would just kind of tell you how it is. So, I mean, it's coming, yeah. But the one thing I want to say that may not usually be associated with Aries is the sense of peace and tranquility, because you are ruled by Mars. It's not to say that you're like all hotheads all the time. It's just that you are ruled by Mars, but you're not really coming up in that energy. Really grounded. It's Earth. It's the alchemical symbol of Earth is up here with the lamb. So the mask you hide behind is fascinating because it's the hawk, which is sort of like spiritual guidance coming in, the universe sort of guiding you along, right? It's almost like people, so I think people may interpret any type of peace that you are sitting in as complacency and just let the universe be or do whatever the universe wants to do. But when I look at the rest of the cards here, that's not what's going on. So I don't know what's going on for you, but I feel like you have like a long-term plan, and this long-term plan, you are kind of allowing any sort of negative energies to dissipate without being too directly involved in that. So I don't know if these are things that are kind of outside of you that could indirectly or directly affect some sort of future or plan that you want to build for yourself, and you're just kind of letting that settle, or what it is. But So I'm gonna actually kind of look into the tarot cards with this part here too, because you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. This is the mask you're hiding behind. So you're hiding behind, like, I don't know if you're starting a new project somewhere. You're starting a new project. You have a new opportunity, something collaborative. But if it looks like that, this happened to come my way, no, you have like a bigger plan here. So I would honestly say that you're up to something. You're up to something, or if anything seems to be just happening by circumstance. No, it's not. So if you have an Aries in your life, you're like, oh, that's really like coincidental. Not probably, no. I think there's something going on. Where, yeah, see all the birds, like, it's almost like they're trying to distract. No, it's just going with the flow. It's just like, it's just happening like this. So I don't know what that is. Blue jays are cawing, the male cardinals tweeting away out there. Everybody's upset. Because I called this out on Aries. Okay, so if I'm going to, maybe I will go into the tarot. You're always the first ones, right? So it's like, you always get to be my guinea pigs here. Okay, so with the Lamb, for who you really are, you had the Six of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. There's really something here, like, kind of like deeply important to you with the Six of Cups. And not only does it affect you on some kind of a soul level that has you in this sense of peace, like you could not be more clear with this, with the King of Swords. But there's something that you're unsure of with the Seven of Cups. There might be some sort of illusion here that you're trying to understand, that you're trying to navigate through. But you're trying to be you come in peace. That's what I would say. Aries comes in peace. So if Aries shows up in your life and you're like, wow, what the hell? Why are you here? Like, right? It's weird because, or if they're going to build something with you, or they're going off and doing a project, and well, isn't that just, what a coincidence that got to happen for you, you know? I know, isn't, no, it's not a coincidence. So it's funny. Why? Like, why do you hide this? See, that's the thing. And you have the black egg. So the black egg, I mean, each one of these eggs, or these, well, not, eggs, the spirit cards. Yeah, spirit cards? Is that what they are? It's been so long. Oh my gosh, Cindy. Alchemical symbol of spirit. So each one of these kind of also symbolizes a chakra, and this is the throat chakra. So it's almost like you don't want to talk about something, or you're avoiding talking about something. Maybe it has something to do with, you know, people thinking, the universe just like getting you by here. So, but it's not. You're not. The blue jay, just stop it. It's like they don't want me to talk. I feel like I've tapped into some sort of truth, right? I've tapped into it. You can just stop now. So the Five of Wands, the Strength card, and the Hermit. Don't make me close the window. There's the conflict, right? Why you hide your true self. There's the conflict. And the Strength card and the Hermit is really trying not to be involved. Really trying to kind of keep to yourself here. But it doesn't look like you are keeping to yourself. Because honestly, like, to go from the Nine of Pentacles to the Three and the Ace, it's just like, if you've been doing some stuff on your own, if you've been working on singular projects, you're now like building with others. And this is a new opportunity. It could even be building towards a 10, like working with other people here to build something. And it's like, oh, it just all fell in my lap. It's just like, oh. Okay, I was about to close the window. So that's enough. That's enough. We don't need to hear from the peanut gallery. That's enough. It's getting hot anyways. It's hot, but I think I made my hair all frizzy. It's humid out. It's so hot here. But I hate having the air conditioning on constantly and the windows closed for days. So I'll get up early and I'll open the windows and just keep them open for a little bit before it gets too hot again. Anyways, that's enough of that. So yeah, there's like, Yeah, a conflict. So the mask, is there a conflict in something that you're going to build? Because you got this 5 of Wands and there's a secret conflict with the egg, the black egg, like a hidden truth, a hidden unspoken truth, but you come in peace. Come in peace. A hidden unspoken truth, and Aries comes in peace. Now, how this affects your relationships? Well, that's interesting. Not everyone may trust you. So, because you have the butterfly here, right? So, okay, I want to say that with, with the butterfly, it's just the obvious. It's kind of about rebirth. It's about metamorphosis and transformation. But it's curious. So the 4 of Pentacles, the 2 of Wands, and the Devil is what came out in terms of how this affects your relationships. There's a big pause on them. There's a big pause on your relationships. The 2 of Wands kind of makes me feel like that's kind of an energy of leaves people kind of wanting more. And the Devil, I don't know what more they want. Maybe they want more from you. There might be something about you that just feels really like too peaceful. Too peaceful, too complacent, too agreeable, too cooperative. I'm not kidding. Like, it's throwing people off maybe. Like, this doesn't seem like Aries. What the hell's going on? Like, it's almost kind of making people feel like something's not right here. Something feels uncomfortable. I don't know about this. Oh, well. I'm not calling it. I'm just reading the cards. I'm not judging anything. I'm just seeing what I say. It's what I see. Now, it's, the advice for you, though, is very interesting because you have the crocodile. Cool it off. Cool things off. So allow things to cool, whatever that could mean. Maybe whatever this conflict is here. Why you hide your true self, your true intentions. You're hiding your true intentions. Because whatever you're doing, I feel like would be kind of public. Wouldn't it? 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. These aren't just your thoughts. Like, this is actually doing something in the 3D, building something with others, having a new opportunity. Kind of like stepping back and just observing. Waiting for the right opportunity, I kind of feel like with the crocodile too. Sitting in the shallow water and just observing. Seeing what's going on. Watch the boat go by and the boat's gone. Oh, the water buffalo going to cross? No. Okay. That's it, right? Like, it's kind of like the advice is a little bit like why you're hiding your true self, the Strength card and the Hermit. It is kind of like taking a step back and just observing from the shallows. So not getting too deep into anything either with anyone. And why? I don't know these cards. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the 4 of Cups, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. Come here. So, advice. Step back. See how things cool off. Why is there an intensity? I don't know. You've got the 5 of Wands. I got to clarify that. That's like part of the big reason why you hide your true self here. And your true self is you come in peace with a bit of... What is the 7 of Cups, though? I'm not sure why that... Is there an illusion that you're trying to cut through? Are you trying to clarify an illusion? And you literally are coming in peace. But I'm trying to understand, like, the mask you're hiding behind, it's like an opportunity to build. How I would describe it, okay. It's not really that, no, because I don't think he's coming in peace. Just thinking here in Ontario, our premier, they're all assholes. All of them are assholes. I just fucking hate them all. Anyways, they've got somebody in their pocket or they're in somebody's pocket. So anyways, we have this beautiful green belt here in Ontario. And he wants to build homes in it, which we need new homes. Anyways, that's not... But there's there's all this controversy, like, geez, it seems pretty strange that all of a sudden it's okay to open up this green space and have all these builders come in. Of course, so now there's investigations in it and yada, yada. I haven't been following it closely because it's like, I don't even have to. Like, I've seen this play out since the day I was born. We all know that there's something going on in cahoots here. So it's just, you know, and if it was allowed to play out, maybe he would end up having a beautiful home in this green belt, right? After he retires and everything. And, you know, if you were just looking at it casually, you might think, wow, that's a coincidence. Isn't that funny how that happened? But it's like, no, because there was some sort of a plan, right? Because you have the hawk here as a mask, like the universe is just leading me in this direction and this is just happening. I feel like there's more intent to whatever you're doing than just floating by. Just, yeah, I don't know. Wow, what a coincidence. No. Okay, so let's go back to this advice, although I keep getting pulled into like where you are, because see, that's the key here. I mean, that's the difference. You aren't coming up as the devil. This is how it affects your relationships. You actually are coming in peace. But maybe because most of the time people are having some sort of very like negative ulterior motive, you know? So maybe that's why people are kind of like looking at you like, something's not right about Aries. I don't know what's going on here. But you do seem to want to change circumstances where maybe you've missed out on opportunities or there's been negative energy that has prevented, you know, better opportunities from being seen and utilized. That's your advice actually, right? Like, it's to sit in the shadows to see the plan unfold. It feels very, doesn't it? I don't know what you all are up to, but it does. It kind of like Aries sitting in the shadows, like, thinking that my planet unfolds. Nobody realizes, you know, the tarot reader sees something. It's just sit and let some sort of energy transform and a plan unfold. Frickin'. I mean, the outcome, if you follow the advice, is really good. So keep doing what you're doing, I guess. I know I'm not talking to Doug Ford. Right? He could just shove it. So the Panther, Temperance, the Son of Wands, and the Six of Swords. That's your outcome. So, right? So the Panther is a very protective spirit to me, a very protective spirit at a dark time or a confusing time or any sort of time. But it also talks about, you know, the need to come out when something needs to come out. And there's something that, you got this black egg sitting here. You've been sitting in the shadows, right? You're being advised to sit in the shadows with the crocodile. Just kind of let things unfold. The Lamb, you come in peace, so your intentions aren't bad. So because of that, I think intention is the most important reason for anything that we're doing. And that has the biggest, I think the most direct influence on outcomes, because your outcome is good because you come in peace. So there will be balance here. There will be, I want to say, like a real drive between you and the universe to go in a direction. Like, you will follow the universe when it's the time to do it. And in some way, maybe you are listening to advice from the universe, but so I don't know, but it's almost like there's something that you're doing right now that is not like just by chance. It's really mysterious, to be honest. So the Fool is the only tarot card in the reverse. So when I said that, it really is by chance. Did I say that? By chance. By chance. Like taking a leap of faith here. And then the energy, the Lion, which is really funny because this is like, you would associate that with like pride, right? Your pride, your strength. But then the mouse is very humble and tiny and looking after really tiny, teeny things. And then even just thinking like, right, all the nursery stories of the mouse freaking out. Oh no, that's an elephant. Wasn't it the mouse that came and took the thorn out of the lion's foot or something like that? Oh, that's interesting. But you come in peace. And think about that, right? Like the lion would have this intense energy. Oh, especially if it had a thorn in its paw. Like a thorn in its paw, thorn in its side, you know, some kind of irritant. And what does the mouse do though, but look after the little things? And when the little things are looked like, it's nitpicking. It can be nitpicking, but it feels more beneficial in this sense. Because when the little mouse looks after the thorn, this tiny little thing in the paw of this great mighty beast, that tiny little thing causes a great catastrophe to the great mighty beast, but the humble little mouse comes and pulls it out. Right? And what does that cause though too, after like that kind of energy? Because the mouse is looking at the lion, but the lion's almost like too proud. Too proud, I don't need a little mouse to help me. But the swan, oh, maybe that's the thing though, is that the mouse would not seem like a threat to the lion if the lion was in a situation that knew it was compromising it, right? And that's how the mouse gets in there. And because you have the lamb, you come in peace. Your intent is only meant to be peaceful. You're not looking to get anything from the lion. You're probably like even maybe feeling a little bit at risk to do it. But there's almost like, if you look at these two, it's like the mouse, like, oh honey, your paw. Let me just pull that out. It's okay. It's okay. Let me just pull that out. But then I think that story, right, doesn't, well, at least it plays out in my head this way, that when the mouse finds himself in a dangerous situation, the lion will probably be right there to defend the mouse. Not that that would be something that you, the mouse, like, right, your lamb, your mouse right now, you're really coming in peace. And then this is peace. This is calm reflection. The vulture and the snake. Wow, it's like things from the past being picked away here so that a rebirth can be safe to occur. All right, I want to clarify. I'm not sure actually. It's all pretty clear, to be honest. The devil, that's what, it's how this affects your relationships. That's the part that I want to clarify. Okay, butterfly, there is transformation in your relationships. The Four of Cups, well, that's interesting because the advice for you, the Four of Cups was there, is kind of sit in the shadows, allow energies to transform, to have a new plan around missed opportunities, right? So transformation in those things. The Four of Pentacles. Oh, the Sun. The Two of Wands. I kind of want to say, whether it seems like it or not at this time of this reading, I think this affects your relationships in a positive way because of how you're behaving is reflective in terms of the advice that you're continuing to receive from Spirit. And then the outcome is really positive. And I want to say because your intentions are good. Oh, the Three of Pentacles with the Two of Wands, right? And that's part of something like building something here. This is a vision that you had. I want to say you may have manifested something here quite powerfully. The Devil. So when I say like, you know, the universe is not just, this isn't just the chance happening or opportunity for you to do something. I want to say you at least created it through manifestation, and it's pretty powerful. So the Devil and the King of Swords, there's that truth. So enlightenment, a sense of truth and enlightenment, a clear mind to eliminate and alleviate any stuck energies here. This Seven of Cups, that was the other one. Oh, I see. So, yeah, the Father of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Hierophant. Who you really are, well, I'll tell you. You're like fire, right? That's who you are, but you're coming in like really sweet and gentle, coming in peace. Two of Swords and the Hierophant. I mean, you are this really powerful, exciting energy, energized, following your intuition to some sort of like big commitment that you're making or that you've made here in your life, or you're working through. Oh, Temperance is at the bottom. Eight of Wands, Three of Swords, and Temperance. So some sort of communication or movement. But this is, it doesn't feel good. So you give it time. You give it time. It's a very, very patient energy. I'm going to go do the extended, Aries. In the extended, I'm going to ask, how can you release your true potential at this time? And I think I'm going to continue to use the same decks. I'm going to pull from the same decks and see how you can release your potential, your true potential at this time. Thank you, Aries. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.